Saulė spindi, Lietuvoje šviesa taip pat sklinda. Statom tiltus, kurie jungs visą. Diplomatija mūsų bendras vadovas. Ranka į ranką mes einam kartu, atidarom duris į prekybos ratą. Investicijos turizmas auga, kuriam ateitį, kuri nuolat sužydi.
We are a very important juncture in enhancing our bilateral commercial, tourist and investment cooperation in all economic fields. With this Egyptian business people delegation going there, it's not exploratory delegation anymore. It is a very targeted business-to-business communities delegations visit. It all began 3 years ago with the exploratory visits and with the small exploratory charting waters visits by first Egyptian businesswomen network, then with Lithuanian businesswomen network visiting Cairo, and now currently when both sides already have contact, we are arranging this Egyptian business people delegation business mission to Lithuania. Kuriam rytojų per gražiausias melodijas, prekyba, turizmas, draugiškas ryšys, susitinkam visada su meile ir taikymu širdį.
Today is a very memorable day because we are gathered to inaugurate the business mission to Lithuania from Egypt, where a dedicated group of businessmen and women are gathered in order to explore the Lithuanian market and see what are the potential opportunities for cooperations up there. We have a delegation of 10 businessmen and businesswomen representing 14 activities or sectors of industry and trade in Egypt. And their counterparts are being prepared for the meetings in Lithuania in a program that would be a 5 days program. There will be meetings at the Association of the Chambers of Lithuanian Commerce and Industry and Crafts, the Federation of Industrialists, the Vilnius Chamber of Commerce, and the Import Promotion Desk.
Egypt mainly tried to strengthen the bilateral relationship with all our friends, of course including Lithuania. I do believe that our bilateral trade relationship is 140 million euros, and I don't think this really untapped the real potential between the two countries. So I do believe that this kind of business visit that will take place from some businesswomen could be a stepping stone to foster the relationship or the trade relationship between both countries. To solve, I do believe, from my point of view, is the asymmetric information, like maybe we need more awareness to strengthen the relationship between both countries. So I think this is one of the most important steps in that.
Lithuania, I believe, is an emerging country, just like Egypt now. And both cultures are very different, but they are both dedicated into doing something good for the economy, for themselves and the economy of the countries. And when you have this sincere wish, you get things happening on the ground. And this is why I believe so much in this project. And my first acknowledgement of this project came when I visited as part of the Business Ladies Commission from the Federation also of the Egyptian Chambers of Commerce. And by a business perspective, I thought this is a very good opportunity as a blue ocean market. So for SMEs, this is a big opportunity not to go to competing with big companies. They are SMEs addressing SMEs. And they are, like I said, they are both dedicated into doing real business on the ground. So this is what makes things happen now.
kuriam rytojų per gražiausias melodijas. Prekyba, turizmas, draugiškas ryšys, susitinkam visada su meile ir taikymu širdį.
We are in the textile business since 1975. It's a family business specialized in military uniforms and all kinds of uniforms. You know, they like the Egyptian cottons and Egyptian textile. So it's a very good opportunity, especially the rate of currency now for them to export their textile from Egypt. Through here in the Lithuanian Embassy, they arrange all the meetings here in the embassy, trying to arrange B2B meetings for each one in the sectors with at least 2 or 3 companies for each, aiming to accomplish the goal needed by each one of us. And the ECS too is involved. They try to facilitate the trend to different associations, so can they join the delegation with us too.
I have a dream that we could triple our current figures within the 2 or 3 next years. I do a dream that we could have a kind of a direct flight, and that the Egyptian business community could have more like cooperation in terms of the ICT and in terms of learning from the startup experience from Lithuania. At the same time, to see a flux of tourists coming from Lithuania to Egypt, and to increase our Egyptian exports from agricultural, from not only petroleum, but in different commodities, which can reflect the real untapped potential between both countries.
I believe Lithuania is a blue ocean market. You will not compete with big companies, and therefore you have a good chance in succeeding there and taking over good chances in the market. It's a big opportunity. What it needs really is having the adventurer spirit come out within you. And yeah, Lithuania is definitely a good opportunity.
My own business, of course, I'm aiming to expand my business and exporting to Lithuania and through Lithuania. There are many other countries surrounding it that Lithuania can be the path towards these countries.
I'm dreaming of bridging the gap, being geographical or knowledge gap or any challenging circumstances gap, and to have a constant representation in Lithuania, as Lithuania is considered the focal part of the Baltic region and the door to the rest of Europe, as Egypt is the focal point of Africa and the door to the rest of Africa. So forging good and stable relationships with Lithuania through the establishment of commercial office, diplomatic representation, regular missions going and coming from Lithuania to Egypt and vice versa, we'd be able to forge stable and concrete relationships that will be fruitful for both economies.
And my dream is that our bilateral trade, and I'm talking that turnover of bilateral trade, reaches €1 billion, that reaches us. We are not there yet. Through the business people, through the targeted business missions, since economies are sufficiently different and are very close to each other, literally we could enhance commerce and investments both ways. But they are too small, they don't match their potential yet.
Kuriam ateitį ir visada einam kartu.